he mentioned Bitcoin. You said you didn't know what we were talking about. We pretty much always have some crypto conversation with you. I'm just curious because I don't think we've talked to you since.
I think all that's been a waste of time, and why you guys waste any breath on it is totally beyond me.
Because you just think the whole thing just is
going to zero?
Going to zero and it's fake?
Bitcoin itself is a hyped up fraud. It's a pet rock.
You're back to that?
Yeah,
really?
Of course, yeah.
Today, we have breaking news that's shaking up the crypto world. Jamie Dimon, yes, that same Jamie Dimon who once called Bitcoin a fraud, is now backing JPMorgan's move to give clients access to Bitcoin. That's right. Wall Street's Bitcoin wall is finally starting to crack, and it's going to have massive implications for where crypto goes from here. This is the same guy who swore he'd fire any trader touching Bitcoin. Now, JPMorgan is building on-ramps for clients to buy Bitcoin directly, and we're not talking about a small experimental test run. This is a serious, full-scale pivot. This is a massive shift, and I'm going to break down exactly what this means for Bitcoin's future, for institutional investing, and most importantly, what it means for you and your portfolio. Now, let's rewind for a second to really understand how huge this is. In 2017, Jamie Dimon was arguably the loudest anti-Bitcoin voice in traditional finance. He publicly trashed Bitcoin on multiple occasions. He called it a fraud, said it was worse than tulips, and claimed that it was destined to collapse. He even went so far as to say as any JPMorgan trader caught dealing with Bitcoin would be fired in a second. He mocked it as a bubble, a scam, and a joke, and at that time, many people in legacy finance echoed his sentiment. Bitcoin was the black sheep of the financial world. He even called it a pet rock. Fast forward to today, and what do we have? JPMorgan just announced that they're offering private wealth clients access to Bitcoin. They're not letting them dabble. They're actively building the infrastructure to support digital assets. That means custody services, blockchain, settlement technology, and even research divisions dedicated to crypto. This isn't just a nod to crypto. This is JPMorgan integrating Bitcoin into its core strategy. And yes, Dimon is endorsing it. Whether he's had a personal change of heart or just sees the writing on the wall, it's happening, and it's sending shockwaves through Wall Street. So why the sudden change? Simple. Demand. The world has changed. Clients are demanding Bitcoin. Institutions that once scoffed at crypto are now asking for exposure. ETFs have made it easier and safer than ever for firms to offer Bitcoin without worrying about cold storage or technical complexity. On top of that, the 2024 Bitcoin halving and recent price surge is pushing past 100K. It has reignited interest across the board. Bitcoin is no longer just a speculative play, it is becoming a strategic asset. And JPMorgan isn't acting in a vacuum. BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK Invest, and Franklin Templeton are already in the game. These firms are pouring billions of dollars into crypto infrastructure, offering Bitcoin ETFs and creating investment products for institutional clients. If JPMorgan didn't act, they'd risk being left behind. This is about survival, market relevance, and responding to a new generation of investors who want exposure to digital assets. So what does this mean for you? First, it validates Bitcoin in the eyes of the financial elite. When the biggest bank in the US says, we're in, you can be sure others are watching. This can supercharge the next wave of adoption. We're talking about more liquidity, more price stability, and broader integration across financial systems. Secondly, this move signals to other traditional institutions, hedge funds, pensions, insurance firms, that it's safe to enter the space. You may see a domino effect where conservative funds that have been back start dipping their toes in. This influx of capital could push Bitcoin's price even higher and reduce volatility over time. Third, and this is key, it's a reminder that the narrative has changed. Bitcoin is no longer just a rebel's bet against the system. It's becoming a cornerstone of the new system. Big banks are embracing it, regulators are beginning to understand it, and the infrastructure to support it is maturing at lightning speed. So here's how I'm looking at all this. I'm not telling you to go all in and mortgage your house for Bitcoin. Again, not financial advice here, but I am telling you this. The smartest money in the world is moving into the space, and they're doing it methodically, quietly, and strategically. This is the kind of long-term signal that doesn't scream at you. It whispers. But if you're paying attention, you know what it means. If you already hold Bitcoin, this is a huge moment of validation. It confirms what many of us have believed for years, that Bitcoin has staying power, utility, and real-world value. If you've been waiting on the sidelines, hoping for more confirmation before jumping in, well, you've got it. This is it. This is the shift we've been looking for. And if you're brand new, thinking about how to get started, dollar cost averaging remains one of the best strategies. Don't try to time the market. Just start with consistent, manageable buys. That's how the institutions are playing it. They're not buying all at once. They're building positions slowly, steadily, and over time. So what do you think about Jamie Dimon's Bitcoin flip? Is it a little too late or just the beginning of something bigger? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone and I love hearing your takes. If you got value from this video, smash that like button. It helps more people see this content. Subscribe if you want more daily crypto updates, and definitely share this with somebody who thinks Bitcoin is still a scam. They need to see this video. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay informed, and stay invested in Bitcoin.